Welcome back to Superpower Reviews. My name is Liam Smith. Today we're looking at the Diamond Select Toys Gallery Collection, The Batman Who Laughs. Alright, so first thing, let's take a look at the box. This is a standard Diamond Select Toys window box. You can see the statue from all sides, which is great when you're looking at it on the shelf in a store. Have the classic Batman logo at the bottom, Batman Who Laughs, made by DC of course. Flipping around to the side of the box, another window to see the statue from the side, same logos at the top and bottom. Other side is exactly the same. Flipping around to the back side of the box, this is where you get all the information on the statue and a backstory on the character itself. Full image of the statue here and the animated Batman on the right side. And this statue is based on, of course, his appearance in the Dark Knight's medal from DC Comics. If you want to read the rest of the information about the statue and the character, you can go ahead and pause that and check that out here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the Batman Who Laughs out of the box and take a closer look. Okay, now we've got the Batman Who Laughs out of the box, and the first thing that I want to mention right away is just the statue overall. Before I even look at the individual details, the whole thing is just blowing me away. Diamond Select knocked it out of the park with this one, 100%. I can tell this already right from the beginning. From the base to the sculpting to the paint apps, they really did a great job on this one. So let's go over the details from the top to the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and start at the top with the cowl. Now of course they did a great job here with the infamous Batman Who Laughs metal spiked band around the top of the cowl. They got the ears really great, nice sharp fine detail, and remember this is a PVC statue and they got a lot of really fine details in here with the ears, with the spikes, and so on. Now let's move it on down to the face. The sculpt on this is just absolutely amazing. If you look down here, the coloring on the teeth, the lips, the gums, as far as the sculpting goes, you look at the wrinkles on the face, the infamous Joker pointed chin, they nailed that perfectly. They just did a really great job with the paint apps on this. Now, very fine details on this too. If you look closely between the teeth, they got the rotted teeth, yellow kind of stained black between the teeth. They did all of that really well. Now of course the Batman Who Laughs is known for his leather suit. This is also done really well. Once again, this is something that I noticed immediately as soon as I took it out of the box, just the amount of detail they put into the sculpting of the leather jacket, the leather cape, the pants, all the straps, all the buckles. Very fine detail on it. I use that term fine detail. This is one that really did a great job with that type of detail. Now just looking at all the wrinkling of the fabric, has a very natural movement to it, very natural wrinkle. In all the areas where it does wrinkle, they did a really great job with the dry brushing. So you got the black base for the leather, which is in a matte black. They got a very fine leather texture you can see on the leg here, around the straps. Lots of fine detail, even the stitching on the straps is there. But to bring out that texture, what they did was dry brush kind of a grayish silver to give it that weathered, worn leather, because obviously it would not be a new looking leather in great condition. It's going to be dirty, it's going to be worn, and they really gave it that look perfectly. So moving down to the midsection, I was talking about the straps and the buckles across the chest piece. They did a really great job with this. If you look at the edge of the straps, very fine points on the edge of the leather straps. The buckles are painted in a silver color, but not only is it silver, but they even went as far as putting a little bit of rust on each one. Very intricate detail that you have to look really closely to see, but you can see the kind of rust stain that they have across the metal. And of course, if you look at his right hand, I love the fact that they included the card. Shows all of the Justice League characters' heads on spikes, just like it was in the comic. Such fine attention to detail there to get those intricate little pictures on this tiny little card. So if we take a look at this from a side angle, of course he does have his chains that would normally be chained up to his group of Robin minions that he always has with him. This is a great job on this as well. Very fine detail on it. Once again, just like the buckles, they have a nice silver metallic paint, but also they gave it a rusted look to it as well. Now moving a little further down, the jacket itself, which also doubles as the cape in the back, I love what they did here with the sculpting on this, the fine points that come around the front, around the sides, and if you flip around to the back, that's where it really gets impressive on the details. Look at the sculpting on the back of the cape, or the back of the jacket. So many fine folds, wrinkles, bunching of the fabric. It's probably one of the most natural looking leather pieces that I've seen on a statue of this size. Because remember, this is about just under 10-inch statue, made out of PVC, and the sculpting is just absolutely amazing. And as I mentioned before on the front side, they did it again on the back. They did a really great job to bring out these creases and folds in the jacket by dry brushing the lighter gray silverish color. I'm also really liking the details they have up here on the shoulder pieces. They went as far as to put the small off-centered stitches that just look like they're handmade with the silver buckles down at the bottom. Everything with the sculpting and the paint apps on all sides of the statue is really great. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the base. Of course, they have him standing on what looks like a rock pile with metal pieces stuck in it, basically a broken down, destroyed Earth, which falls right in line with the story that this character is based in. Lots of really fine detail. I mentioned the dry brushing before, no different here. They did a really great job giving us a very natural stone look to it, as well as the metal pieces that are sticking out of here. Really great metal look. Two different tones of a kind of a goldish brown rusted metal. Basically what you would expect to see from broken down iron pieces from buildings, bridges, things like that, from, like I said, a destroyed world. And like I said, the statue does have tons of detail, so I will do the usual scanning around 360 close-ups, give you a very close, intricate look of the Diamond Select Toys, the Batman Who Laughs statue. Alright, and that's going to wrap up this review of the Diamond Select Toys, the Batman Who Laughs. Go ahead and leave a comment below, let me know what you thought of this statue. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, that way you won't miss any of our upcoming content. And as always, I'll see you on the next video.